There's a quiet sort of excitement when you realize you've found someone who stirs something deeper in you. It doesn't diminish the value of what came before, but reminds you that love, like life, is about evolution. I'm not looking to replace anyone. I'm just in awe of how this new connection makes me feel. It's a reminder that love is a dynamic force, always flowing and growing, always leading us to new experiences. In the process of discovering someone new, I find myself reflecting on how love never stays stagnant. It grows, it changes, and just when you think you've seen it all, a new connection reminds you that love is as boundless as the heart itself. This new energy that draws me in doesn't mean I've forgotten the past. It just means I've discovered another layer of what love can be. It's not about better or worse, but about embracing the new and all it has to offer. Sometimes we meet someone who teaches us more about ourselves than we ever expected. They don't replace the love we've known. They expand our understanding of it, showing us that there's always room for more. I never imagined I could feel this way, but here I am, drawn to someone new with an intensity that surprises me. It doesn't make the past any less meaningful, but it does remind me that love can be vast and multifaceted. Meeting someone new can bring up feelings of confusion and wonder, but it's not about choosing one over the other. It's about realizing that love is a journey full of surprises and discoveries, and there's always room for something more. The allure of this new connection is not a threat to what was. It's a beautiful reminder that love is a journey with endless chapters. I'm learning to embrace it all, past, present, and future. With every new encounter, we find different ways our hearts can connect. This new person doesn't take away from the love I've known, but opens me up to the beautiful mystery of how love unfolds. The heart is a strange thing, capable of holding so much. Finding someone new doesn't erase the past. It just teaches me that love is ever evolving, and sometimes the most unexpected connections bring out the deepest parts of us. I thought I knew all there was to know about love, but then someone new came into my life, and now I see that love is as infinite as the stars. It doesn't diminish the love I had before. It enhances the possibility of what love can become. It's not about leaving behind what you've known, but rather discovering that love is a vast, ever-expanding landscape, and sometimes a new person can show you an entirely different view. Meeting someone who draws you in with a new kind of energy is not about betrayal. It's about realizing that love is not a limited resource. There's always more to experience, more to learn, and more to feel. The heart is always searching, always expanding, and sometimes we meet someone new who offers a connection that feels both familiar and new. It's not about replacing what was, but about welcoming the beauty of growth. I'm not sure what this new feeling means, but I know it's not about replacing someone. It's about the realization that love, in all its forms, is an evolving, ever changing force that brings us into deeper connection with ourselves and others. This new connection doesn't erase what came before. It doesn't make the past less important, but it does show me that love is not a finite thing. There's always room for more, always space to grow, always space to feel deeply. In finding someone who captures my attention, I realize it's not about finding something better, but about discovering a different kind of connection. A kind that complements the love I've known, but challenges me to expand my heart further. There's something intoxicating about someone who pulls at your heartstrings in ways you didn't anticipate. It's not about choosing one person over another. It's about understanding that love is an infinite and boundless experience. I find myself captivated by someone new, yet my past remains a beautiful part of my journey. This isn't a replacement, but an expansion, a chance to see love in a different light and feel it in new ways. Sometimes we are drawn to new people because they bring something different out in us. It doesn't invalidate what we've felt before, but it allows us to see how love can grow, evolve, and take on new meanings. The heart doesn't just settle for one kind of love. It is always seeking to explore, to expand. This new connection doesn't erase what I've known. It just helps me see the infinite possibilities of what love can be. In this journey of love, sometimes we encounter someone who awakens something unexpected within. It's not about finding something better. It's about exploring the depths of what is possible when we allow ourselves to embrace the new. Sometimes we find someone who captivates us in ways we never thought possible. The allure is undeniable, but with this newfound connection, I can't help but feel the weight of the shift in my heart, how something new pulls me forward while something old stays behind. There are moments when the heart finds new paths, and the allure of another person stirs something deep inside. It's not about leaving behind the past, but understanding that life is always evolving, and with it, so are we. I've always believed in the power of deep connections, but this new energy feels like it's opening up a whole new chapter of my life. It's not about comparing, but rather realizing that love can be multifaceted and we are allowed to embrace its many forms. The heart, in its infinite complexity, often surprises us by finding beauty in places we didn't expect. I never thought I'd feel this way, but someone new has touched my soul in a way that leaves me wondering about the boundless possibilities love can offer. It's a strange feeling knowing that someone has entered your life who stirs something different within. They aren't better, they're just different. They show me the beauty of growth and remind me that love isn't just one chapter, but many. In the midst of everything that's familiar, there comes a moment when you meet someone who awakens a different part of you, a part you didn't even know needed awakening. It's not a betrayal of what you had before, but rather a beautiful exploration of what could be. The heart is an ever-changing landscape, and just when you think you've found all there is to see, someone comes along and opens your eyes to something new. It's a reminder that love is expansive, and there's always more to discover. I've always cherished what I had, but there's a new energy that pulls at me. It's not a betrayal of the past, but an invitation to explore how love can evolve and expand, showing me parts of myself I've yet to uncover. Sometimes the heart finds a new connection that challenges your perception of love. It's not about finding something better. It's about discovering something that complements your journey and allows you to grow. I never expected to meet someone who would make me feel this way. It's not that I've stopped caring for what was, but I realize that love isn't a fixed destination. It's an ongoing journey with new connections that shape who we are. There's a certain pull in the universe that leads us to people who help us discover deeper layers of our hearts. This new connection isn't about replacing the old, but about broadening the horizon of love, making it more expansive and more alive. Sometimes I think I've found someone who resonates with the deepest parts of my soul, someone who inspires growth in ways I never expected. It's not about abandoning the past, but embracing the new, knowing that love isn't limited to one person. The heart has a way of expanding in unexpected directions. Meeting someone new doesn't negate the value of the past, but it does open up possibilities we never imagined. There's something exhilarating about the way this new connection makes me feel. I've discovered that love isn't a competition, nor is it a single experience. It's a spectrum, and this new person brings a fresh energy that awakens something in me I hadn't realized was dormant. There's something beautifully unsettling about finding someone who captivates you in ways you weren't prepared for. It doesn't mean the past is any less important, but it signifies the endless potential that love offers, no matter where it leads. When you meet someone who stirs your heart in ways you can't explain, it's not a betrayal of your past feelings. Instead, it's an opportunity to see how expansive love can be, how it transforms us and takes us to new heights. The soul craves connection, and just when you think you've found everything it desires, someone comes along who shifts your perspective. It's not about choosing one love over another, but realizing that there's room for more, for growth and exploration. It's not about the past being unimportant. It's about honoring how love evolves. I've found someone new who pulls me in with an energy that feels as though it was meant to be. Not better, just different. I never thought I'd feel this way about anyone else, but this new connection has opened my heart in ways I didn't think were possible. It's not about turning away from what I had, but about embracing the mystery of what's next. In moments of unexpected beauty, we find ourselves torn between what was and what could be. This new allure doesn't erase the past, but it sparks a sense of wonder about the depths of love and the endless paths it can take.